In recent years, Toyota Motor Philippines made some significant changes to its lineup. It gave the Fortuner and the Hilux the GR treatment, it took the Veloz from the Avanza and made it its own nameplate, plus it gave us this guy, the Toyota Raize. Hi, this is Paulo Papa from Carmudi, Philippines, and today we're going to check out whether this car raised the bar for subcompact crossovers. At the front of the Toyota Raize is a black grille with a mesh type design. Up above it is a piano black trim. Of course, you have the badge there, the Toyota badge. And flanking it are split type LED headlamps. Right below, you have your sensors, turn signals, and front fog lamps. While there's not a lot to say about the front end of the Toyota Raize, I really appreciate the design language the Toyota is taking. Looks stylish and aggressive. Now there's a lot more going on at the side of the Toyota Raize. As you can see, we have black wheel arches, black plastic claddings, and 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels, which for me matches the design of the Toyota Raize because it also has sharp edges and straight lines. Now you might notice that there's a turbo badge here. That's because this is a top-of-the-line variant powered by a 1-liter turbocharged engine, which we'll get to in a few, okay? By the way, more unique appointments to this Raize variant are the two-tone design, okay? You have a black A-pillar, black B-pillar that matches the roof and gives it a floating roof design. Here at the back is a roof-mounted spoiler which acts as an extension of the aforementioned floating roof design. It also has a third brake lamp integrated into it. Right down below, you also have a rear tailgate garnish, flanked by a combination of LED tail lamps, big Raize badge over here, and these fog vents. Overall, the design and the look of the Raize at the back mimics what you can see at the front. There's a backup camera here near the handle of the tailgate, which gives you access to a cargo space that can hold a week's worth of grocery or laundry for a family of 4. By the way, some people may find the loading height of the Raize a bit high, so you have to stoop down and put your cargo here. But if you're 6'2", then that won't be a problem. Let's check the interior. Now we're inside the Toyota Raize Turbo, and as you can see, it has decent features that will keep drivers and the passengers comfortable during short and long drives. Right in front of me is a leather-wrapped steering wheel with controls for the instrument cluster and the infotainment system. Unfortunately, my only gripe with it is that it does not have cruise control. I'm also sitting on seats wrapped in fabric and leather, which for this price point, I would have to say is really comfortable. Additional notable features of the Toyota Raize Turbo variant include a 7-inch digital instrument cluster, 9-inch floating infotainment system that has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Right below that, you can see analog controls for the air conditioning, as well as a 12-volt socket and 2 USB ports, one for charging your devices and one for device connectivity. All around the interior of the Toyota Raize Turbo, you'll find geometric patterns that kind of echo the design of the exterior of this compact crossover. There are also pop-up cup holders on each side of the dashboard that would keep cold drinks cold and will make hot drinks, well, since they're in front of the air conditioning vents, cold. Now that we've seen what toys the Raize Turbo has to offer in front, let's go what we can find in the second row seats. Now we're here at the back of the Toyota Raize Turbo, and as you can see, it still gives me ample space in terms of knee room. Headroom is pretty much okay. Wiggle room is also decent, but I guess it would be an issue to fit 3 full-size adults here at the back. Okay, this is, by the way, my optimal driving position, and for someone who is 5'7", average Filipino size, I can say that the interior is pretty generous. There's not much features here at the back, but at least it has provisions for probably USB ports for charging. So let's see how this thing drives, and we'll see if the Raize Turbo will live up to its name. So we're driving the Toyota Raize Turbo right now, and as expected from a subcompact crossover, it does drive like a sedan. Okay, the controls, or rather the steering, is very nimble. and the acceleration is very responsive. Thanks to its 1-liter turbocharged engine mated growth CVT that makes 96 horsepower and 140 Newton meters of torque. Now, in terms of fuel consumption, the Toyota Raize Turbo clocks in at 9 to 10 kilometers per liter in the city. Now, that's a mix of both heavy and normal traffic. Even better, it does 12 kilometers per liter on the highway. Providing a little boost in acceleration is the power button right here at the right-hand side of the steering wheel. It kind of acts like a nitrous, if you're a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. Suspension-wise, the Raize Turbo is a little soft. You'll definitely feel the bumps here and there, probably because of its McPherson strut setup at the front and torsion beams at the rear. In terms of NVH levels, the Toyota Raize Turbo is quite impressive. Road noise is kept at the minimum. Engine noise, on the other hand, you'll hear it from time to time, okay? If you're driving on a straightaway, probably you're gonna hear a tame hum, okay? But if you're driving on uphill roads, or if you press the power button, which what we did earlier, you're definitely going to hear the engine roar. This is a turbocharged version of the Raize nameplate, okay? It does come with, to sum it all up, the driving experience we've had with the Toyota Raize Turbo is pretty much like driving a sedan, okay? But because of the added ground clearance, you're going to get a commanding presence on the road. By the way, it's worth noting that the base variant of the Toyota Raize is priced at somewhere around 700,000 pesos. That means it's good for students and even young professionals who want a sporty and aggressive looking ride. This turbocharged variant, on the other hand, is priced at 1,051,000 pesos. But what do you think? Do you believe that the additional features it offers is befitting of that much jump of a price? Let us know in the comment section below. So to sum it up, the Toyota Raize Turbo ever so slightly raises the bar for subcompact crossovers. But what do you think? Would this be the right crossover for your family? Hit us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube and social media pages. Again, this is Paulo Papa from Carmudi, Philippines, and we'll see you on the next episode.